Good morning, everyone. In this morning, I will discuss my topic consequences of workplace stress. I'm Giselle again. Consequences of workplace stress, where working place stress is not controlled, an individual and organization suffer. The following may be observed. Individual consequences. There are four factors or types of individual consequences. The first one is mood disorders. Mood disorders, even with the established criteria, there is nonetheless a gray zone in which it is hard to distinguish between normal swings and serious disorders. Mood disorders, depressions, and anxiety can be consequences of workplace stress. When individuals experience chronic or excessive stress in their job, it can have a profound impact on their mental and emotional well-being, leading to the development on exacerbations of mood disorders. In mood disorders, there are two types of mood disorders: unipolar and bipolar. Unipolar is characterized by the depressive symptoms, sadness, loss of interest, or pressure. Bipolar, the symptoms are both depressive and manic, feelings of excitement and euphoria. Number two, anxiety disorders is a response to a threat or danger that really exists. Anxiety is an unpleasant inner state that appears when a danger is anticipated, but often without the individual being to clearly specify the object of the fear. Anxiety disorders refers to a group of mental health conditions characterized by persistence, worry, fear, or apprehensions. There are two types or factors of anxiety disorder. E. Panic disorders. Panic disorders, the victims of panic attack will suddenly experience fear or intense malas. Panic attack being suddenly and generally reach their height within 10 minutes or less. Panic disorders is a type of anxiety disorder characterized by recurring and unexpected panic attacks. These attacks are episodes of intense fear and discomfort accompanied by physical symptoms such as rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, chest pain, dizziness, and sense of impending doom. There are symptoms of panic attack. Example of this one is sweating, fear of dying, chest pain, fear of losing control, going crazy. Next is generalized anxiety disorders. Individual suffering for generalized anxieties when for most of the time over a period of 6 months they are anxious and excessive worried when confronted with events or activities that are usually part of everyday life. Generalized anxiety is another type of anxiety disorders characterized by persistence and excessive worry and anxiety about various aspects of life, such as work, relationship, health, and financial matters. There are following symptoms of generalized anxieties: agitated, feeling or boosted, fatigue, difficulty in concentrating or loss of memory, irritability, muscle cramps. And number three is burnout. When individuals have an unhealthy relationship within their work, they put more energy into their work to the detriment of their personal life while deriving and less satisfactions from it. Aside from that, burnout is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustions caused by chronic stress particularly related to work or caregiving responsibilities. Here are the signs of burnout. First one is generalized fatigue, loss of enthusiasm. Second one is physical symptoms, anxiety, irritability, and the last one is negative attitude. And number four, survival syndrome. Following our reorganizations, the employees who have not been laid off can often be most distressed, depressed, tired, and demotivated. The survivors generally feel more committed to their organizations, put more efforts into their works, and are least likely to want to leave their job following layoffs. Symptoms associated with survival syndromes. In survival syndromes, also known as survivor's guilt or survivor's guilt, refers to the physiological distress experienced by individuals who have survived a traumatic event while others did not. There are following symptoms or factors. Symptoms. First one is anguish. Second is depression, fatigue, feeling of job insecurity, and the last one is intentions of job. Organizational consequences. The consequences of symptoms of workplace stress first become observable at the individual level. Here, some of the more common organizational sequences of workplace stress. Organizational consequences refers to the outcomes of effects that occurs as a result of certain actions, decisions, or events within an organization. These consequences can be positive and negative and can impact various aspects of organizations, including its performance, cultures, reputations, and overall success. And organizational consequences. There are seven types or factors. First one is high staff and recruitment cost. Stressed employees do not likely to their working environment, while some may have the confidence to seek their employees' help in fighting the stress. Others may feel they have no options but to leave their organizations and remove themselves from the stressful situations. Some think as results of medical advice. High staff turnover or recruitment cost refers to the rate at which employees leave a company or organizations voluntarily or involuntarily within a given period, while recruitment costs are the expenses incurred by an organization during the process of adapting, hiring, and onboarding new employees. Number two, high absenteeism and presenteeism levels. Stressed individuals tend to experience more illness, so take more time of owning to illness. Absenteeism can also be the effect of staff feeling that they just cannot deal with going into work, so they try to run away the stressful situations by staying in the safety of their own home. High absenteeism refers to a situations where employee frequently and consistently fail to report to work or are absent from their assigned duties. On the other hand, presenteeism refers to employees being physically present at work but not fully engaged or productive. The third one is reduced productivity levels. As exposures to work stress is prolonged and chronic fatigue kicks in, it becomes harder for the employee to work to an optimal level. Reduced productivity levels refers to situations where employees fail to perform at their optimal level, resulting in decreased output and efficiency. The fourth one is increased health and safety issues. This is more common workplace which are more physical in nature. Employees tend to take more risks and suffer poorer concentrations when they are stressed. And in increased health and safety issues refers to a situations where there is growing number of or severity of accidents, injuries, or hazards within a particular environment or industry. Legislation, litigation. Organizations have a legal obligations to give a safe and health workplace for their employees. This can include enough training, safe work practice, and workplace free from bullying and harassment. In litigation, on the other hand, refers to the process of resolving legal disputes through a court of law. It involves bringing a lawsuit or legal actions against a party or defending oneself against such options. 6. Reputational damage. The reputational damage of the organizations is damaged by the culture of workplace stress, which can develop as a result of the failure to manage risk at both organizational and individual level. In reputational damage refers to the negative impact that an individual, organizations, or brand experience as a result of their actions, behavior, or public perceptions. The last one is increased training costs. As of higher staff turnover, more induction courses are required. The organizations may also have to spend more on interpersonal skills, health and safety, and stress management training. Increased training costs refers to the additional expenses incurred by our organizations in terms of time, resources, and efforts when it comes to educating and developing its employees. But there are factors to contributing to increased training costs. New employees onboarding, second, skill gap identification, technological advancement, organizational changes, and others. That's all for my topic, and thank you.